Hello class. So today we're going to discuss mission for graphing using intercepts. So I will show you what do we call intercepts and how do we graph them. The practice worksheet will be 4.3b and that must be completed after we're done with the lesson. So please go ahead and draw this graph for me. So we have y-axis and x-axis. Once you write down your horizontal and vertical axis, next thing I want you to just draw a straight line that goes through both of those, so it crosses both. When you cross both axes, y and x, you will see that this intersection point here is what we call y-intercept. This is the first intercept. It's called y-intercept because intersects y-axis. And if you continue through the line, you will see that the line is crossing x-axis down here, and this is what we call x-intercept. Now, the coordinates of points that cross y-axis, and it's called y-intercept, has a coordinate of 0, so x is 0, and b could be any number that goes through y-axis. For x-intercept, the coordinates of the point will be any number that goes through x, this will be the x-coordinate, and y-coordinate is 0, because the points are always lying down here on the x-axis. They do not move up or down. The crossing line crosses exactly at x-intercept. So, what do I mean by that? Please move to your next example. So, example 1. I want you to draw a picture, a coordinate plane and a graph, and I want you also to label those very quickly. It doesn't have to be perfect. So if you put some of those dashed lines here, you will say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dashed lines, and we have 1, 2, 3 over here. So just go ahead, quickly draw this picture, pause the video, and when you're ready, let's discuss again the intercept point. Okay, so back. This is the original line or function that crosses my coordinate plane. First one that crosses is right here. What do we call this one? Well, if this is x-axis, then this will be my x-intercept, right? So the x-intercept coordinates of x-intercept for x and y will be x is positive 4, and y, we said because the point doesn't move up or down, y will be 0. So that's how I write down what is the position or what are the coordinates of x-intercept point. Y-intercept point, on the other hand, is this one, and the coordinates for this x and y will be, now because this is y-intercept, this point doesn't go to the left or to the right, it's right here. It shows us that x coordinate will be 0 and y coordinate is negative. This is negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, so y coordinate is negative 2. Okay, we will do another example like this. So go ahead and draw this other picture and label your dashed lines. So this will be positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, positive 4 here, and then we have positive 1, positive 2, 3, 4 down here. When you measure your coordinates and the plane, next thing I want you to draw a line that goes directly through positive 2 and positive 3 up here. So those 2 points will be our intercept points, and we want to write down the coordinates of these points. So the coordinates of x-intercept again are x is 2 and y is 0. So remember always, if we're talking about x-intercept, we have a number and y becomes 0. If we talk about y-intercept, then y will have a number, in this case 3, and x is 0. That is how do we measure and how do we write the coordinates of these points. Okay, so take a moment, finish your work, don't rush, and when you're ready, just move on and continue with me. Next example that I'm gonna talk about is this one. It says draw a line that has given intercepts. We have given x-intercept -3, y-intercept -6. Sometimes you will be given the intercepts with one number, but this definitely tells you that x-intercept, if it's x, will be -3 here, so y is 0. If this one says y-intercept is -6, then -6 will be here for y and x will be 0. Same thing on the right side for the other example. X-intercept says is -1, so y will be 0. Y-intercept is 3, then x will be 0 here. And if we have those points, we can definitely make a graph, quick sketch, nothing perfect. So this is 0, the origin. And if I want to draw the first point, x-intercept, so -3, let's say 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put -3 here. That will be the first intercept. And the other one, y-intercept, is -6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Somewhere here, -6. This will be my second point. And if I connect those 2 points, there you go. There is a original line with 2 points. Pretty easy, right? So we can go backwards, we can start from the graph, write down the coordinates, we can have a coordinates and make a graph. Either way will work. One more graph over here to complete. So for this one, x and y, this is 0. So first point says x is -1. So that is the first intercept. In the second point, it says y-intercept is +3, which is 1, 2, 3 right here. And we just need to connect those 2 points and my graph is completed. Alright, great. So I think we have another example to finish the lesson. So go ahead, finish this work and flip the page and follow me on the next one. Okay, so graph what is given. So we are going to complete actually only one graph here. Oh, before that, sorry, I'm going to miss one example. Okay, before that we have to finish this example. So in this example the question is, what is x-intercept equal to and what is y-intercept equal to? We want to solve those. What is x-intercept, what is y-intercept? So in order to solve x and y, we will make this. We're going to separate this into 2 equations. For the first one, we're going to find x-intercept and we're going to make y to be 0. For the second one, we're going to find y-intercept and we're going to make x to be equal to 0. Okay, so first rule, second rule. First rule, if I have to calculate x-intercept, I will do -3x. We're using this original equation and we substitute y with 0. So -3x plus 9 times 0 equals -18. Okay, so look at this. I'm using the original equation, solving for x because I'm looking for x-intercept, and then I'm making y to be equal to 0 in order to solve for that variable. So then let's go ahead and solve the equation. We have -3x, 9 times 0 is 0, so nothing here, this is gone, equals to -18. We just need to divide by -3. So x will be equal to +6. X-intercept in this case is 6. We already calculated that. Now let's get y-intercept. So using the same original equation, -3, this time x is 0, so it will be -3 times 0 plus 9, y equals -18. So, solving that, -3 times 0 is 0, this is gone, and we have 9y is equal to -18. Next step is to divide by 9. So y equals -2 will be my y-intercept answer. And that's how we calculate x-intercept and y-intercept if we have given equation. Final example, so we're not going to do both of those, we're going to do only this one. Final example, we have given equation, we want to find the intercepts, plot the points, and label the points. So to find the intercepts, we have to do the same thing what we just did up here. So x-intercept, we're going to calculate when y is 0. So let's go ahead and substitute. So we have -2x plus 0 equals 6. Now this is gone because it's 0, so -2x equals 6. We'll divide by -2, and we get x equals -3. So x-intercept is -3. Now let's do the same thing and get y-intercept. So y-intercept, in this case x is 0, using the same equation, so it will be -2 times 0 plus y equals 6. Well, -2 times 0 is 0, so we end up with y equals 6. So if I have this point, I know x-intercept will be at point -3 and y at +6, so I can definitely work on my graph and finalize the equation, the graph. Okay. So -3 for x is 1, 2, 3. So pretty sloppy sketch, but you get the idea. So -3 over here and +6. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So +6 for y will be up here. This is y again, this is x. From here, we can just connect the 2 points, and that will be the last thing. Do we need to label the points? Why not? We can call this point A and this one point B. And that will be the whole thing. So, I know this lesson gives you a lot of information, and it may sound a little bit confusing, but all the examples we cover will be given for the practice. So before you begin with the practice, keep your notes in front of you and make sure you check with the examples. We will also do some together, so hopefully everybody will feel comfortable and confident of finishing this mission. Thank you for watching the video and have a great day, everyone.